Good morning. It's 8:30 on our Wednesday, and we're here with Charlie O'Hara to answer any and all of our legal questions. Thanks for coming back in, Charlie.
Great to be here.
Appreciate it. Sounds like we have a couple calls on the line. So first caller, what's your question for Charlie?
My husband died without a will, and the insurance company, health insurance, refused to reissue the check in my name unless I'm the executor. So what do I do?
Well, I mean, number one, I think probably if there's no will and you can't get that all straightened out, the best thing to do then is to go to an attorney and have the attorney help you. I don't know that's going to be real costly for you. You don't necessarily have to have a lot of money to go to an attorney. Sometimes some attorneys charge like flat fees, or some just charge by the hour, and that may be something that an attorney can do very quickly as far as getting you as an executor, so you can collect the assets and the checks from your husband's estate. And I think that'd be the best thing to do when you're having problems like that. That would be the best thing to do. So I'd advise you to go to an attorney, get it all straightened out, somebody that does estates and wills, and it shouldn't be much of a problem.
Would you strongly encourage, thinking about I just got married and sort of going through that process of changing over beneficiaries and making decisions like that, do you strongly suggest making sure all of those decisions are made obviously before passing in other family member situations, but in your own as well?
Well, actually, there's a mechanism to cover all that. Usually you're going to have to go to an attorney to get it straightened out. Probably what you usually should do is have some kind of a will. It doesn't need to be a tremendously complex will, but just a simple will drawn up by an attorney that knows what they're doing, so you have it right, and then you can keep it for a long time. And usually what people want to do is they want everything to go to their spouse if they die, because if they don't have a will, it doesn't necessarily all go to their spouse. And that way the spouse can give the money, keep the money for the children, assuming they have children. And usually a simple will cover all those things. So that's probably what you ought to do.
Okay. And sort of going back to this viewer's question, what is the time frame for decisions like that? I mean, is that a lengthy process getting things changed over, or does it really just depend on paperwork? This is obviously a new experience for a lot of us.
Yes,
too, so.
and I don't think it's not very complex, really. It's pretty easy. I mean, unfortunately, people are dying every day, and it happens. That's part of life, and it happens. So there's mechanisms to do all that, but you need to know how to use the mechanisms, and that's what attorneys are for. I mean, we exist for a reason, and attorneys that do that, they do that every day, so they're going to know what they're doing. So you got to go to one of them.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Charlie. It sounds like we're out of calls right now, but if you do have a question, a legal question, you can always call back next week. We're going to take a short break now on Eyewitness News, but we're back in just a couple minutes.